So today I wanted to answer a question I get asked very often. How can I secure a Rolex from an authorized dealer? In this video, we're going to give you true tips on how to maximize your chance to get a Rolex. And yes, it's literally possible for everybody if you want one for the right reasons, of course. If you follow all these tips thoroughly, there is no reason you can't land the piece that you want. My name is Gregory. Welcome to the Secondhand Club, where today we are revealing the insider secrets on how to boost your chances of securing that really thought after Rolex allocation. As a former Rolex employee, I can relay information and tips from what I've experienced and what really works. By the end of this video, you will have hopefully a better understanding to outpace the competition and obtain your Rolex from your local authorized dealer at the retail price. If you follow all these steps, you will be ahead of 99% of the waitlist. So grab your coffee, sit back, and let's roll out the strategy to get your Rolex from your ID. The tip number one is do your research. So you're ready to get your hands on that Rolex you've always been dreaming of, but before you head to the authorized dealer, there are some things you need to know. Doing your research is absolutely key. You need to know which Rolex models are out there, what features they have, and how much they're worth in the market. This will help you tremendously to make an informed decision and choose the perfect watch for you. Spend some time browsing online forums, reading reviews, and watching videos to really understand what each model has to offer. When you do head to the dealer, make sure you're well prepared. Going in without knowing what you want can send a red flag to the salesperson and make them suspicious that you're just there to flip the watch for a quick profit. So if it's your first time buying a Rolex from an authorized dealer, it's best to really focus on the classics like the Oyster Perpetuals, Datejust, or just regular sports models like the Submariner, Yacht Masters, or even just Skydwellers. If you're feeling lucky, you can try your hand at the GMT, but just know that it might take a little bit more luck and it's harder to get. My tip number two is build a relationship with your authorized dealer and in a very certain way. If you want to increase your chances of getting that Rolex, building a relationship with your authorized dealer is key. You need to visit the store regularly, chat with the staff, and show your genuine interest in Rolex watches. By doing so, you'll create a connection with the authorized dealer and increase your chances of being offered the watch you want when it becomes finally available. But you're gonna ask me, so what can I do to build that connection? Share your watch collection. Try to be different from the competition and other people. Talk about your favorite models and ask for their expert opinions. Make them involved. This will help you learn more about Rolex watches and show your passion for the brand. Make sure to take the business card of the salesperson, and after 5 days of your visit, I want you to send a nice thank you note by email. Keep it short and sweet and let them know how much you appreciated the experience at the store. It works. After the first month, try to visit the store at least 2-3 times a month, but don't bring up the Rolex allocation. Instead, spend time trying on other watches from other brands and chat with your sales associate. I would advise you to make an appointment so you're sure that your salesperson will be there that day or not busy with another customers. And remember, authorized dealers love locals, so by showing up often, you'll increase your chances of getting that coveted call. My tip number 3 is attend watch event and increase your network. You need to expand your network and increase your chances of getting that Rolex. And in order to do that, you need to attend watch events. It's a great way to do it. You can find events like trade shows, collector meetups, or even the 80 sponsored gatherings from different brands that they carry, where you can find and meet other watch enthusiasts and industry professionals. Not only do these events provide an opportunity to learn more about watches, but you can also share your passion with like-minded individuals and potentially gain access to exclusive offers and insider information. For example, when is a certain piece coming in stock, or what do they have coming in from the next shipment. By expanding your network, you may increase your chances of finding your desired Rolex through referrals. So be sure to keep an eye out for watch events in your area or even travel to attend bigger events like in Switzerland or other big cities in the US. You never know who you might meet and what kind of opportunities may arise. Don't be shy, strike up a conversation and share your love for Rolex watches and horology in general. Who knows, your next Rolex might just be a handshake away. My tip number 4 is be open to alternative model. I know it's hard because you've got your heart set on a specific Rolex model, but sometimes authorized dealers may have a limited stock or longer waiting list for those popular models, like what I was mentioning earlier about the GMT models. But don't worry, there are plenty of other amazing Rolex watches out there that you might fall in love with. That's why I want you to always keep in mind the idea and be open to alternative options. For example, a different size, different models, materials, or different color combinations. You never know what you can end up with. Sometimes they will offer you a watch that's already available and you might end up liking it even more. Plus, once you've built that relationship with your dealer, the salesperson may even reach out to you with different alternatives. If you can afford it and you like the watch, of course, go ahead and buy it. It will show your commitment to the brand and build credibility, potentially leading you to more desirable and rarer watches down the line. My tip number 5 here is understand the authorized dealers' policies. It's important to remember that each of the dealers have different policies regarding waitlist, deposits, and purchase requirements. I know we're getting a little bit political here, but to avoid any misunderstanding, it's crucial to familiarize yourself with these policies and follow them accordingly. This will help you maintain a positive relationship with the dealer and increase your chances of obtaining your desired Rolex. So don't be afraid to ask questions, ask about their waitlist process, the deposit requirements, and any additional steps you may need to take and secure the watch you're chasing. By doing so, you'll have a clear understanding of what's expected of you and how you can work with the dealer to get the hands on that Rolex. My tip number 6, share your watch collection and your passion for horology. At the dealership, they want to avoid flippers at all costs. Sharing your watch collection and passion for watches with the authorized dealer can help demonstrate your genuine interest in Rolex. Even if you don't have a Rolex, show them what you have in your collection. This may increase your chances of being offered your desired watch when it becomes finally available, as dealers often prioritize loyal and passionate customers. Trust me, they really want to gain your business. Remember that Rolex doesn't own any store worldwide. All the dealerships belong to jewelers like Watches of Switzerland, Mayors, or Tourneau. If you can make them understand that if you get your Rolex, you will be loyal to them and shop with them in the future, they will highly consider you. They carry other watch brands that really nobody cares about, and jewelry that it's really what they want to sell you on. So if you have one, show off your current collection, discuss the history and craftsmanship behind each of the pieces that you own, and express your enthusiasm for adding that Rolex to your collection. My tip number 7 is dress the part. When it comes to purchasing luxury watches, making a positive first impression is essential. Although it's not ideal to judge people based on their appearance, it's a well-known fact that people will form an opinion about you based on how you present yourself, particularly in high-end stores. So to ensure that you leave behind you a lasting impression, I highly recommend wearing something like a business casual attire. If you usually wear a suit to work, that's even better. Simply stop by the dealer during your lunch break or literally after work when you're already dressed up. Remember, looking polished, fashionable, and organized can make a significant impact on how you're perceived when shopping for luxury watches. And that applies to everything, not just watches. You're welcome. Tip number 8, be prepared to act quickly. When the opportunity to purchase your desired Rolex from an authorized dealer arises, be prepared to act quickly. A lot of people are behind you and they're waiting to just pull the credit card and buy. Due to the high demand and limited availability, you may need to make a decision on the spot. Ensure you have the necessary funds available and be ready to commit when the time comes. By being prepared and decisive, you'll increase your chances of securing your Rolex before it's gone. Tip number 9, be patient and persistent. Patience and persistence are key when trying to purchase a Rolex from an authorized dealer. If you follow all the steps I gave you, it should take you between 3 and 6 months in 2023 to get your allocation, sometimes even sooner. Some models may have a longer waiting list, so be prepared to wait for your watch. Keep in touch with your dealer and check regularly to show your continued interest in the brand, in Rolex, and the specific model that you want to add to your collection. Remember that acquiring a highly sought after Rolex can take some time, so don't get discouraged if you don't get your desired watch right away. Stay persistent and maintain a positive attitude throughout the entire process. Remember, it's a full experience. But if you follow all these steps, you're likely going to get your Rolex. And there you have it, our top tips for buying a Rolex in 2023 from an authorized dealer. Please let us know your experiences with authorized dealers in the comments down below. When it comes to Rolex, the opinions and experiences are always so different. I'm really curious to hear your story. Please make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel to grow. It's free and it means a lot to me. Have a great day and see you in the next episode.